Say I'm learning something for tomorrow.
And I'll send Jai Madhava.
Oh,
that's nice.
Superb. Okay, so let me find it. I think I might have it here. Oh, hang on. Oops. Got so many buttons. No. Sorry, you can sing it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Jai Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Sirivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha
Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana
Prajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Prajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana
Prajajana Ranjana.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai
Jaya
Radhe,
Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Radha Krishna
Bhagavan
Bhagavan
ki
ki
jai.
jai. Well done, well done. So, Amita Krishna Prabhu, from your side, your relatives have come. Some of your relatives have come.
There are some there. My brothers, one see my sisters there, my brothers there, my cousins there,
Okay.
my hobbies there.
Okay.
You
So
can
I'd
ask
like,
them to turn their videos on.
yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. A very special day today, because for a number of reasons. One is a special month anyway, the month of Purushottam. And today also we are going to be remembering Sunil Garg. So this is Seema's brother, and everything we're doing today is for him. We want to pray prayers of protection for him. This 15th chapter we're going to recite in a few minutes is for him. So everything we want to do for his protection. Okay, so we have a expert, wonderful reciter of Bhagavad Gita, wonderful devotee. Her name is Shaivi, and she has a twin brothers. Who is this? Is this Katim or Katam? Katan. Katin. And there's Katan. So They always go in pairs. So they also know a few shloks, which is absolutely amazing. So you will do the Sanskrit, and who would like to read the English? Maybe Sangini Mataji? Yes, good. Okay. Okay. So you can start, Shavi.
श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलम् अधः शाखम् अश्वत्थम् प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "It is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upwards and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas."
Is that loud enough?
अधश्चोत्वं प्रसुतास्तस्य शाखा गुणः प्रवृद्धा विषयप्रहालः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्दतानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके.
The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruitive actions of human society.
You can be a little louder, Sangini Mataji.
Okay.
न रूपमस्य हततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न जाते न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा.
The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with the determination, one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Thereafter, one must seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial.
ततः पदं तत् परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः त्वमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रकृतिः प्रसुता पुराणी.
Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender into the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom.
Okay, so you can still say it, okay?
निर्माण मोहाजित संगतोषा इत्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्त कामः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्तः सुख दुःख संज्ञैर् गच्छन्ति मूढा पदमव्ययं सत्.
Sangini, just wait. Shavi will do text 6 as well. Go on.
Okay.
न तद्भासेते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम.
That supreme abode of mine is not illuminated by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world.
नमैवाशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनः षष्ठानि इन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति.
The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which include the mind.
शरीरं यद्वाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्.
The living entity in the material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another as the air carries aromas. Thus, he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another.
श्रोत्रं चक्षुः स्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते.
The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects.
उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि पुञ्जानं वा पुनान्वितं विमूढानां पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा.
The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of the modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this.
तन्तु योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं हितन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्ति चेतसा.
The endeavoring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly. But those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try to.
इदारित्यकृतं तेजो शकद्भासेतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम्.
The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of the fire also from me.
कामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयामि अमोजसा पुष्णोमि चोषधिः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः.
I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्ता पच्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, outgoing and incoming, to digest the four kinds of foodstuff.
सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मतः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदेश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदमेव चाहम्.
I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
द्वाविमौ पुरुषो लोके क्षरचाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कुटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते.
There are two classes of beings, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible.
उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेति उदारतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्तव्यय ईश्वरः.
Beside these two, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them.
यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः.
Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that supreme person.
यो मामेव सम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत.
Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata.
इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतद् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमानस्य कृतकृतयश्च भारत.
This is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfectly. Hare Krishna.
Bhagavad Gita ki jai, chapter 15 ki jai,
जय.
Prabhupada ki jai,
Jai.
Devi ki jai. And she knows how many now by heart? How many do you know by heart now, Devi?
15.
15.
Wow. 15 sloks by heart. That's incredible. Well done. And how old are you again?
8.
Wow. Great. Well done. Fantastic. So are you staying or are you going to sleep soon?
I'll go to sleep now.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You're such a star. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Well done. Well done. Okay. So, thank you very, very much for joining us today. And I wanted to explain about Purushottam Mass because not everybody will be familiar with Purushottam Mass. You may be knowing this month by a different name. Adhik Mass or Mal Mass, sometimes it's called. So this month is actually worshipped all over the universe by devotees, sages, devatas, and Lakshmi Devi herself. It is said that in this month, if one worships Radha and Krishna sincerely, then one will achieve everything one wants, whether it's material or spiritual. Of course, there's no point for wanting something material from Radha and Krishna, because they can give us the highest possible thing that we can achieve, which is their own love, which is very spiritual. So there's no point asking for anything material because material things will finish. But their love, our love for them will never finish. So that's what we want. We want to achieve that love of Godhead, it's called. One who observes Purushottam Vrat. So in this month, we try to do some vow, some vrata. And if we do that, that will burn the reactions of our past sins, past karma. And we'll get direct service of Radha and Krishna. This Purushottam month is the best month for all spiritual advancement. Because Krishna doesn't look at our mistakes, especially in this month. Everything we do for him, he will magnify that by thousands of times. And observing this month is regarded to be the best of all austerities. Why does this extra month come? Every 3 years, roughly, extra month comes. It's because the lunar cycle is a little shorter than the solar cycle. The lunar calendar is roughly about 1 day every month short than the solar system. So in order to align the two calendars, extra month is put in roughly every 3 years. And previously, when this month originally came, long time ago, eons ago, it was regarded as a very inauspicious month. The Brahmins did not like this month. They wouldn't do any special rituals in this month, any rituals at all. They wouldn't do any Graha Pravesh, new house. They wouldn't do any weddings, Vivaha Samskars. They wouldn't do any Samskars. And this month was actually abused. The month had also no protector. This month is a personality, just like all the other months, Shravan, Chaitra. All of these months are personalities. and they have protectors, special demigods who protect them. So this month was feeling very lonely and very bad. And for this purpose, she went to Vaikuntha because she was feeling so bad. She went to see Lord Vishnu and she begged him that I am being treated so badly. I want to actually commit suicide. Of course, that would have disrupted the universal system. And Lord Vishnu said, no, 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 you're doing such a great service. Let's go and see Lord Krishna and let's see what he does. So they went to Golok Vrindavan, from Vaikuntha to Golok Vrindavan. And in Golok Vrindavan, Krishna met Vishnu very nicely, greeted him nicely. And then he saw this month hiding behind Vishnu, and he said to Vishnu, why is she hiding? Why is she crying? Nobody cries in Golok. So the Adhik Mas, she pleaded with Krishna that this is the problem. Everybody's rejected me and I don't have any protector. Krishna said, whoever comes to Golok never leaves empty-handed. And your prayers are so sincere, I will marry you myself. I will be your protector. And because you are my wife, everything that belongs to me also belongs to you. So you are going to be as good as me in quality, in fame, in opulence, in success, in giving benedictions. You are equally potent. You will have my divine qualities. And I will also give you my own name. So his name is Purushottam. The chapter that we read from the Bhagavad Gita is called Purushottam Yoga, 15th chapter. And we recite that chapter every day this month because it is in connection with Purushottam. Purush means enjoyer. Uttam means supreme. So the Lord is a supreme enjoyer, Purushottam. And he gave that name to this month, Purushottam Mas. So it shows how important he regards this month. So in this month, it is actually worshipable by everyone and everybody pays obeisances to this month. It's such an important month. It's a very powerful month. And anybody, as we said, does any vrat, that will destroy all their past sins. Now, devotees do different types of vrats. So I wanted to just briefly explain. Sometimes we chant more rounds, more Hare Krishna jap. We meditate on Radha Krishna's leelas, their qualities, their form. Every day we offer a lamp to Radha and Krishna. Either pictures or deities, it doesn't matter. Every day we can do Aarti and Parikram of Tulsi Devi. We can offer flowers, flowers and Tulsi to Radha Krishna. Read the Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, every day. Try to be a little bit more peaceful and truthful in this month. And this is a good one, to reduce our eating. I think this is a problem. It's a universal issue. Everybody eats too much. So in this month, we try to eat a little bit less. So some devotees, they might miss a meal every day, or some devotees may not eat grains during this month. Like that, different things. Whatever is within your capacity, you can try to do. And give charity. This is a very good month to give charity. So that is the glory of Purushottam Mas. And I wanted to ask if anybody has any questions, anything that they like to know more about this month. How do you do that? You keep disappearing and appearing. Would anybody like to know anything more Or you may have some experience you like to share about this month, maybe? Were you aware of this month, Purushottam Mas? Anybody aware of this month? The importance of this month?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti.
So, as you know, I've been like working on this script regarding Purushottam month. So I had to do to help me with it, I had to read some random bits on the net as well, and I came across this one line which said, Purushottam Mas is the master of all the months.
Yeah.
And I had never heard of it like that, and I was like, oh, actually that's quite neat. It is, in a way, the master is so special. And you know, when you put the lila behind it, you see, like, according to Krishna consciousness, it would seem it's like the master. I mean, we've got Kartik month, and there are other months. I think that, I'm not sure, one of the months I know is called Govinda or something. So yeah, anyway, so it's a special month, but I can see why it can be called master of all the months.
Yeah.
Just like Mahadev ke Mahadev, you know, Devo ke Dev, that kind of like highest place. It's nice.
That's right. And there also, yeah, it's, Krishna said, the benediction he gave her was, you will be worshipped by all, which means you are the master of all. So yeah, absolutely right. Thank you for sharing
Hey,
that.
I have another question. So this month, even those who are not worshippers of Vishnu, would they still be worshipping this month, but in different ways, or do some people still look at this month as, you know, like how you know, not
The
a
Brahma,
nice month,
the Brahma.
Malmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that then?
So the Vaishnavas, they will worship this month. The Vaishnavas will do the tapasya and you know, reap the benefits. Yeah, they'll reap them. It's those smrta Brahmins, they're called smrta Brahmins. They look at the Vedas and they focus on the Vedas. And yeah, that's right. They're into the karma kand portions of the Vedas. And the karma kand portions of the Vedas, they basically say that during this month, there should be no rituals, like the rituals we were talking about, no karma kanda activities, no yagyas to go to heaven, all material benefits are put on hold in this month. So they would still regard this month as not suitable for those activities. But this is the beauty. What the sages say, I think I've got it somewhere. The sages basically say that because they don't consider this month, this month will become equally potent to me. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. Here it is. Our acharyas say it is called Malmas because devotional activities performed in this month destroy the dirt and contamination caused by sins. So in effect, you can't do any karma kand. So that sort of activity doesn't get mixed up with devotional service. So all you can do is bhakti. So the Smrta Brahmins, they won't do any ritualistic activities, but they'll chant more. So they'll get the benefit. As long as they don't abuse the month or offend the month, then they will get the benefit of doing the vrata in this month. That is actually one of the reasons why this month has appeared, to give those personalities a chance to advance in their spiritual life.
But you'll still get a group of people who won't do anything in this month because they put everything on hold as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that make sense, Priti?
Yeah, it does. Like, okay, so you know, you said there are a group of people who still won't do anything. what are they, the impersonalist, but still Hindus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that probably be about right. About right. Even those who follow the Vedas, there will be a branch of, I won't name names, but there is a certain branch who simply focus on doing yajnas. That's all they do. That's their sadhana
Yeah.
to make spiritual progress. In this month, they won't do that. They won't chant either, because that's something they don't do. They won't read the Bhagavad Gita, because they read the Bhagavad Gita normally. But in this month, they won't do that either. So they would be losers in this situation.
Is it seen as like a really big eclipse or something? Like, because it's an odd one, you know?
Yeah, I think they were
Like,
just.
this is an odd month.
Yeah, I think they were just surprised. What is this month doing here? They were just. It was just ignorance that this month shouldn't be here. Why is this month here in the first place? And because they couldn't figure that out, they decided, okay, this is just a dirty month, and in this month we don't do anything.
I'm surprised because there's so much maths behind all of this.
Yeah.
Like from the Vedic side of things, you know, like with all the reading, how like to like the hour it kind of shows, you know, where how long each year is. So I'm surprised even now with all this information, it's still seen as like certain practices are still continuing with that thought that it's, where does this month come from?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. That's all. It's just a comment.
Yeah. It's a bit like, you know, we've always done it like this, so we just carry on doing it regardless.
Yeah, you're right. It is a bit of a surprise. It's a bit of a surprise. It's a shame.
That's almost blind following, isn't it? Like growing up hearing this is just how it was done, so we're doing it, and you just accept it. But but then you can easily there's that word, you can easily go on a separate tangent if like that foundation, that philosophy isn't there.
Very true.
You know?
Very true. No, you're absolutely spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. In sorry, is there anybody else who would like to ask anything?
Krishna Prabhu,
Yes.
yeah, you mentioned each day are different in the push of the month as well. Could you speak about that a bit more? Yeah.
Yes, very good. Yes, I was just coming to that actually. What happens is especially in Vrindavan, they have this mood that in this extra month they will celebrate all the special festivals. So on Astami, for example, yesterday they will celebrate Janmashtami or Radhastami. Like on the first day, it was Govardhan Puja. So we celebrated Govardhan Puja actually, and it was really amazing.
So we're Navami.
Yeah, so we're trying to do the same. Let me just. So today is Navami. So we got a choice of celebrations. We can celebrate Nandutsav, which is the day after Janmashtami. That's right.
And Prabhupada's Appearance Day.
Prabhupada's Appearance Day. Or, because it's Navami, we can celebrate Ram Navami. So we've opted for Ram Navami. Who is Ramachandra? None other than Krishna himself. He is the seventh of the 10 avatars of Krishna. He's also known as Maryada Purushottam. He is very, very merciful. He is also very kindly came to unburden this world from the demoniac kings. He came in Treta Yuga in the family of Dashrath, who had 3 wives, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, and they had a miraculous appearance. There were 4 brothers altogether. This is Ramachandra. And this is actually a little bit accurate, I think, in terms of his color. He's like a greenish, bluish, greenish color. Very beautiful, beautiful color. That's how it's described in Valmiki Ramayana. Very beautiful. And so who exactly is Ram? and Lakshman and Bharat and Shatrughna. So it's described in the scriptures that Krishna is the original cause of all causes. Ishvara Parama Krishna, or Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. From him, the first incarnation is Balaram. And then there's this quadruple expansion. And from Vasudev, actually, Vasudev, or Ramachandra, is an incarnation of Vasudev. Lakshman is an incarnation of Shankarashan. And Bharat is the incarnation of Padumna. Satrughna is the incarnation of Aniruddha. So all of them are regarded to be Vishnu Tattva. They're all supreme personalities of Godhead. There are so many avatars of God, millions and millions of avatars. So it is regarded that Ramachandra is a very strong incarnation of the Supreme Lord. Each of these avatars as powerful as each other. But the original is always the original. And Ramachandra is an incarnation of Vasudeva. That's quite interesting. And then, of course, Ram married Sita in, what was that place? Janakaraj. Where was Janaka? Mithila, yeah, very good. Ram has unlimited qualities. He appeared as the ideal son, brother, husband, king, ideal man. He's the emblem of purity and marital devotion. His teachings illustrate above all the importance and rewards of fulfilling one's pious duty or dharma. His name is very powerful. Ram's name is very powerful. Won't go into these because we haven't got that much time. Maybe we can just give one pastime. Ram's name is so powerful that when they were doing the crossing of over into Lanka, they were making the bridge. So one time, they were writing the name of Ram on these stones, and they would place these stones on the water, and they would float. So Ramachandra said, okay, I will also help the monkeys because they're working so hard. Let me also be with them. So he picked up a stone and he threw it into the ocean and it sank. So he was very embarrassed. He was thinking, hopefully nobody saw him. But of course, Hanuman is always observing Ramachandra. So Hanuman went to Ram and said, you can't do that, Lord Ram. Oh, Hare Krishna. You can't do that, Lord Ramachandra. Why, Hanuman? Of course, Ram knows everything. Why, Hanuman? Why can't I do this? Because your name is more powerful than you yourself. So when we write your name on the stones, it will always float. But you, when you throw the stone, if you throw anybody away, they will always sink. So your name is the protector in this age of Treta Yuga, and then Dwapara Yuga, and then Kali Yuga. And then he fell at the feet of Ramachandra. He said, please never throw me away. And let your name be always on my tongue. So Hanuman is the greatest servant of Lord Ramachandra. And he, in fact, there's another wonderful example. I don't know if it's one of these here. No. One time, Hanuman was tricked into protecting a king who actually Ramachandra was going to punish. Now, what happened was Ramachandra went to punish the king. But because Hanuman had promised to protect him, he was standing in the way of Ram. And Ram was ready with his arrow to punish the king. And he was shooting the arrow. And Hanuman was simply chanting the name of Ram. And Hanuman could not be affected. So then Ramachandra, after this, said to Hanuman, what are you doing, Hanuman? Why are you doing this? So Hanuman explained, I was tricked into protecting this king. And I didn't want to give up my word. So I was chanting your name while you were trying to punish this king. So Hanuman actually pleased Ram with his bhakti so much. Ram blessed him that may my name be always on your tongue. And this shows Ram's arrows could not impact Hanuman because he was chanting the name of Ram. So Ram's name is very, very important. So we should always be chanting Ram's name. When we chant the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 4 times Ram comes. Very powerful mantra. So I won't go into all of this because this is quite some detail. It is actually said, yeah, we could say this bit. The Vishnu Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Vishnu. It is said that if you simply chant one name of Ram, it is equal to 1,000 names of Vishnu. So it's a very powerful name of the Holy, name of Lord. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Now we have another very special guest. Let me just take this off. And her name is Ashalata. That is our favorite, Amisha. Amisha, are you there?
Can you put your video on?
Can we see you? Are we allowed to see you?
Hi,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Are you hiding?
It's actually really, really late.
Oh,
I mean, it's past my bedtime.
Oh.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Maybe speak a quick bhajan while they can do aarti.
Yes. Are you able to sing, do you think?
I can't now because
You disturb
so-
everybody. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You will have to tolerate us singing then, eh?
It's okay.
We really miss you. When you're coming back, we really miss you.
I don't know. Let's see.
Want you back here. So, yes. Are there any questions actually from anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I just, you were showing that diagram, Krishna, then Ram and all that. And
Yes.
I just wanted to know, there are lots of people who worship like Sai Baba, Buddhism. So where does that come in that diagram, what level?
I wouldn't want to mention any particular names. Buddha actually is regarded to be an avatar of Vishnu. And if somebody is worshipping Lord Buddha with a sincere heart, not for material benefits, then Lord Buddha will extend his mercy. Just like Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu. We have to be careful who we do worship, because it has to be a avatar of Krishna or Krishna himself. And there are different ways we can tell whether this is a real avatar. So we have to use our intelligence. If somebody says he's an avatar, or somebody claims this person is an avatar, we have to actually test that. Does it make sense? Is it in the scriptures? Because every avatar is described in the scripture. Is he described in the scripture? Every avatar has different markings on their feet, on their hands. So if somebody says they're avatar, ask to massage their feet. Just have a quick look underneath their feet. Do they have these special markings? The lotus, the conch shell, the half moon. If they don't have those markings, then you need to rethink. Usually, yes. Usually the avatars, every avatar who comes takes a guru. He doesn't need a guru because he is the guru of everyone. But to show an example, he takes a guru. And that guru has to be a bona fide guru in the line of, in the parampara, in the guru parampara. So again, we can check. Yeah, we can check. So in that way, we have to be a little bit mindful. Not everybody's avatar. We shouldn't get cheated because there are many cheaters out there. I think there's a saying that in Bharat, every street corner has an avatar. So we should be very careful, because if we follow the proper way, then we'll get some tangible benefit. If we follow a cheater, we'll simply be cheated. So we have to use our buddhi. You know, Krishna's given us intelligence. Let's use it. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
I usually forget what the question is by the time I've spoken a couple of words, and then I go off on a tangent. So, so anybody else like to say anything? Anything that any experience that you'd like to share with us? Otherwise, we can do the arti. We can sing, and you can offer the ghee lamp. Would you like to do that? Great. So, Geeta, would you like to sing?
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Would you like to sing?
Yes, of course.
What would you like to sing?
Should we sing Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna?
Oh, I just did that.
Oh, you've done that. Okay.
Yashomati Nandan? You want to do Yashomati Nandan?
Yeah, please, Prabhu. And yeah, if you can put it up for me, because I've not got my phone on me.
I should be able to. Let me just, oh, wait. Wrong one.
Whichever, doesn't matter.
I've got it here. Yeah, I've got it here. And, oh yes, so we are doing this bhajan for Seema's brother. Seema's brother passed away 9 days ago. His name is Sunil Garg. And Seema was mentioning to me that how a wonderful man he was, wonderful brother. And, you know, he was liked by everybody. So we want to really pray for this wonderful soul that he will find his next destination very quickly, and the Lord will give him his full protection. So this bhajan is for him, and after this we will pray to Lord Nrsingadev for his protection. So you can see this, Geeta?
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, shall I start?
Yes, please.
Yashomati Nandana Prajaparana Kare. Oh, am I singing once, Prabhu? Gokula Ranjana Khana.
Gokula Ranjana Khana.
Gopi Paranana Madana Manahara.
Gopi Paranana Madana Manahara.
Kalyadamana Vidana.
Kalyadamana Vidana.
Amala Harinama Miya Vilayasa.
Vilasha.
Vipene Purandara Navina Nakarbora.
Vipina Purandara.
Mamsi Padana Suvasa.
Mamsi Padana Suvasa.
Brajajana Palana Shura Kulanasana
Rajajana Pala Sukulanashana
Nanda Godana Rakhuvala
Nanda Gopana Rakavala
Govinda Madhava Navadita Taskara
Govinda Madhava Navanita Tashkara
Govinda Madhava Navadita Taskara
Govinda Madhava Navanita Tashkara
Sundara Nanda Gopala
Sundara Nanda Gopala
Sundara Nanda Gopala
Nanda Gopala
Yamuna Tatchara Gopi Parasanahara
Yamuna Tatchara Gopi Prasanara
Yamuna Tatchara Gopi Parasanahara
Yamuna Tatchara Gopi Prasanara
Rasarasika Kirpa Moya
Rasarasika
Rasarasika Kirpa Moya
Rasarasika
Shirata Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Shirata Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakti Vinoda Acharya Bhakti Vinoda Acharya Yashomati Nandana Prajaparana Kara
Yashomati Nandana Brijaparanagara
Gokula Ranjana Khana Jai Krishna Kanhaiya Lal Ki Jai
Well
Jai
done.
Jai Shri Radhe
Jai Shri Radhe.
Very nice, Rita. Thank you for that. Sangini, would you like to sing to Lord Nrsimhadev?
Okay, yeah, yes, Prabhu.
So this is for protection. Do you want to say anything about Sunil?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry?
You want to say anything about brother?
Don't know what to say.
He'll be the optimist.
I'm just going to pray to Radha Krishna to take him under his shelter
Yes.
because he has done so much for us
Yes.
and everybody, not just for his own family, but everybody. He was the person who used to give happiness to everyone
Right.
because everybody gives everything to their family or relatives, but he was the person who tried to make everybody happy, try to help everybody. He was very caring, helpful person.
Right.
Whoever he used to meet, everybody used to get, impressed by him.
Mm.
So I hope he rests in peace. He has done a lot of hard work in his life. He has done a lot of things for us and everybody. I hope now he gets the result of that, whatever he has done for everybody. Hare Krishna.
One who helps others, he will always be protected. So you don't have to.
Sorry, I can't.
One who helps others, he will always be protected.
Yeah.
Always be protected. So It's a
Thank
rare
you,
soul
Prabhu.
who always helps others. You know?
Yeah,
Very rare soul. That's a selfless person.
yeah,
So the Lord looks after. Even he may not be thinking much about the Lord, but because he's
mhm,
caring for those who the Lord cares for as well,
yeah.
he'll be looked after. Why won't the Lord look after a person? Isn't it?
Should, should I
Okay.
start?
You start, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Namaste Narashinghaya
Namaste Narashinhaya
Pralad Lad Daine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha
Hiranyakashi
Shilatanka Nikalaye Ito Narsimho Parito Narsimho
Ito Nashino
Bharato Nashingo
Yato Yato Yamitato Narshimo
Yato Yato Yamitato Nashingo
Bahe Narshimo Hirte Narsimho
Nashingo
Narsimam Adhim Sharanam Prapade तब कर कमल वरे नकाम अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु मृंगा केशव धृता नर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय हो जगदीश हरे जय हो जगदीश हरे कमल वरे नका
Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
जय हो नरसिम्हादेव 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 जय हो नरसिम्हादेव
Jaya Nashingadev
जय हो नर हरि नर हरि नर हरि जय हो नर हरि
Jaya Narahari
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 Narahari Jaya
Narahari
जय हो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय हो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय हो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय हो लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
Jaya Lakshmi
Lakshmi Singhadev Lakshmi Singhadev Lakshmi Singhadev
जय हो प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय हो प्रहलाद महाराज
Jaya
Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
जय हो प्रभुपदा 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 शिला प्रभुपदा
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada
जय हो गुरुदेवा 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 जय हो गुरुदेवा
Jaya Gurudeva 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 Jaya Gurudeva
नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gora Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari.
नरसिम्हा की जय.
Nrsimhadev ki jai.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Gaura Premanande. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Thank you very much for joining us this very auspicious night.
It's too quiet.
We can't hear you, Prabhu.
No. You can't hear me at all?
Yeah, now it's
Yeah,
better.
now it's better, yeah.
I think it's Jayanti. She keeps disappearing. Look, she's like a yogi. You know? Go on, do it again.
Nabi Prabhu, can you sing that bhajan? Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, can you sing very well.
Why? I can't remember it now. Let's try. Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Daya Karo More.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Toma Vina Dayalu Jagata Sansari Toma Vina Dayalu Jagata Samsari Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Musama Patita Prabhu Napayara Musama Patita Prabhu Napayara Ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Ha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Balakana Koro Ami Boro Dukhi Kripa Balakana Koro Ami Boro Dukhi Sita Doya Koro Sita Pati Advaita Gosai Doya Koro Sita Pati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nitai Tava Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nitai Ha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raguna Ha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunatha Bhata Yuga Shri Jiva Prabhu Lokana Bhata Yuga Shri Jiva Prabhu Lokana Daya Koro Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivas Daya Koro Shri Acharya Prabhu Srinivas Ramachandra Sangamage Narottama Das Ramachandra Sangamage Narottama Das Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya kar mori, Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu,
Daya kar mori, Tuma bina ki doyalu, Jagata samsari. Tuma bina ki doyalu, Jagata samsari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Hare.
Shri Gaunitai ki jai. Shri
Thank you, Prabhu. Very nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you to everyone who attended the satsang today. It was good. Thank you.
See my sister.
Thank you.
See my sister here.
See my sister?
Didi?
Yeah.
Nita, Didi?
No, she's gone, I think.
Okay.
There, she's there.
Yeah.
She's there, but yeah.
Yeah. Hello? Ito.
That's okay. No, that's okay. Thank you for joining. And,
Thank you everyone for joining and taking your precious time to join with us. Give us your blessings.
yes, that's a good point. Blessings and good wishes. Very important.
Yes, the blessings are with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Please join on Sunday as well, please, everybody.
Today, it's Anjali, Mataji, and Geeta. They're hosting, and it's actually Mohanji's birthday on that day. He passed away 9 months ago, but it's his birthday on that day. So please do join us. Very important day. Very nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ekadashi's because it's falling in this Purushottama Mass. Ekadashi.
Yeah.
You can't see.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Amita Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
So nice. I struggle with this. Where are you? That's it. But you can't. We're just trying to work out this technology. Good. Okay. Thank you very much. So Manoranjan, he left earlier, huh? Okay.
Just
Yeah, he left about 5-10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Past his bedtime.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See you soon. Hey, you've been
See
making
you.
Bhagavatam sessions.
You know, I've just been busy. Unfortunately, it's just the timings. At the moment, it's just clashes. Sorry.
No good timings for you, huh?
At the moment, yeah, no. So it's like I'm just busy with things, but I really do try to catch up on YouTube if I can. Yeah.
But you look, give me some suggestions, yeah. If you
Sure.
and you too, Amita Krishna, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
do it differently to help ourselves a bit more. That's
Yeah,
right.
I've missed last 2 days. Today's and yesterday's I've missed. But yeah, I will look at that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Thank you.